I wanted to introduce you to Michael. He's my credit specialist. I've been working with him for years, and he's helped me get so many people into homes. Me and Michael have been talking a little bit about what we can do to get you mortgage ready.
Okay.
And I know we talked a little bit about how you weren't sure what your scores were, different apps say different things. So
right.
we actually used an application called MyFICO to figure out what your actual mortgage scores are.
Okay.
So here we are.
Oh, okay.
Your mortgage score is 584. I know initially when we spoke on the phone with you and Amina, you're saying you thought you were on a 620. So we're a little bit off Chanel, but that's okay. That's why we're talking here.
Not only are people often confused about what makes up their credit score, there are several different credit score evaluations. The credit score used to qualify for a credit card is a different algorithm than what lenders use to qualify you for a mortgage. That's why it's important to start with a lender or a credit specialist to figure out where you stand. You know, I'm gonna get a little personal here. The score obviously is not, you know, what it used to be, and it's not what it could be. Like, what has impacted your score?
Well, I think it's more so the education piece. Like, I don't know much about how credit cards work. So I get a credit card and I just like, oh, I'll just do the minimum payment. But now I'm understanding that you can't just do the minimum payment and expect your credit score not to drop.
There's a lot of myths out there. People tell you that you need to carry a balance in order for the credit card company to like you.
Yeah.
It's crazy. No, not at all. First thing we got to do is we got to pay down those cards.
Okay.
For a few reasons. One, obviously, help you
Right.
moving forward with your mortgage process, home buying process. But two, obviously, we want you to save interest. You work hard for
Right.
your money. There's no need to give it back to the bank.
Right.
Yeah.
So with some of the improvements that you have suggested, where do you suspect that her score might go to?
I'm very confident of getting us within the next 45 to 60 days, at least to a 620.
Okay.
So I know you were a little bit scared.
Yeah, a little
about-
bit. I really want to get this taken care of as soon as possible so that you and I can start looking at houses. So,
Crunch time.
yeah.
Good. I love
Okay.
it.
Well, thank you so much, Michael.
No, thank me when we're done. That's when it matters.
Buying a home is not easy. You cannot walk into a bank and just say, I want to buy a house. They need proof that you're going to be able to pay for it. And I totally understand that. I just wish I would have had better education when I was in high school or college, like a course that would have taught me, you know, this is why credit is important. And these are the things that you can buy with having good credit. And I'm frustrated a little bit because it makes it difficult for me to kind of catch up to the game. But we'll see what happens. I don't know, you know, maybe it is time for me to take a pause, take a break on this home buying process.
It's been about 3 weeks since we've met with Michael. We finally know what Chanel's credit score is. If she does the things that he suggested, she will qualify for the loan programs in Lakeland, just as I hoped. Chanel's taking Michael's advice very seriously. She even let me know that she got a second job to help pay down some of her debts. And even though she has more work to do to qualify for a similar program in Tampa, I want to show her the types of homes she can qualify for if she puts in the hard work. This way she can make an informed decision. Buy now in Lakeland or keep working on her finances and buy later in Tampa. The choice is hers.